Hey everyone, Black6 from BZPower here for another set review. Today we've got 79017, the Battle of Five Armies from the LEGO The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies line of sets from the movie that came out this past winter and is still in theaters as of right now. So the Battle of Five Armies contains 472 pieces and retails for about $60 in the United States. So at first glance, it doesn't seem like it is the best value, but obviously we're going to take a closer look and see how it stacks up. So looking at the front of the box, we see that it's very shiny. You can see that nice reflection off there from my lights. We've got what is supposed to be the runes of Dale here, with a bunch of our characters hanging around. In the bottom left, we can see all the characters. So there are quite a few minifigs in this set. So it looks like 7 minifigs plus Gwahir, the Lord of the Eagles. So that could be, part of one of the reasons for the little heftier price. We look at the top, we see those minifigs again, just in case you missed them. Going on to the back, we see there are quite a few action features crammed in here. So we've got an exploding wall. We've got another exploding kind of tower thing over here. More things exploding. We've got the ballista that appears to actually fire. You can see again firing over there. They're showing off the weapons in the bottom left. Quite a lot going on in this set. With all those minifigs packed in. Definitely seems like there's quite a bit to see. One thing, if you've seen the movie, The Battle of the Five Armies, quick little spoiler, so if you haven't, I want to fast forward a couple seconds. Obviously that the actions in the movie don't match the book too well, but all the same, I was expecting the $60 set to probably be the battle set to be the biggest in the wave. But in this case it's not, so we have the set with Smaug that comes in higher priced. But enough of that, let's take a look and see what's actually in here instead of just talking about silly movies by Peter Jackson that this is ostensibly based on. Nothing more satisfying than a bunch of Lego pieces coming out of a set box. So starting off with the instructions. So we've got Instruction Manual 1. And Instruction Manual 2. The first one does seem to be a bit thicker. Let's do a quick sticker check. Although I did look at the box art pretty closely and did not seem like there's any stickers in the set, which is really awesome in my book. So, looking closer, we've got 1 bag, 2 bags, and 3 bags of pieces, as well as the eagle, Gwahir, packaged separately. So kind of interesting that a $60 set like this would only be in 3 bags, but obviously there's probably smaller bags inside each one. So let's take a closer look at those parts. And here we've got all the pieces in this set. It was only 3 bags, but 2 of the bags had 2 smaller bags in them, and the other bag had 1 smaller bag, so I've kept them separate to make it a little easier to go through. So in one of the first bags, we've got some of the minifig pieces, some Technic bits, some nice dark red 1x4 plates. Those are pretty cool. Nothing else too exciting there though. Alright, in the other bag we've got some of the accessories, so you can see the bows. This looks like this bag is going to be mainly the ballista. So you can see a lot of Technic doodads in here. One thing we've got here is the 1x2 plate with a 45-degree slope in this brown color. Has only been available in 4 sets, so somewhat rare. And then the last part of bag 1, we've got some bigger plates. Of course, a brick separator. Can just chuck that. I've already got like 2 dozen of them. We've got these nice new plates that came out last year. Really handy. This piece, the 2x4 with the 18-degree slopes on this brown color, also only available in 4 sets, so it's pretty rare. These guys haven't been available in too many sets, but I feel like I have a bunch of them anyway for some reason. Some nice plates, Looks like we've got some wheel pieces for the ballista, and obviously we've got some minifigs in here as well. I definitely look forward to seeing how the ballista works. Going over to our second bag, this looks like it's going to be the start of the Ruins of Dale. So we've got, again, some minifig pieces, some masonry bricks, some dwarf slash hobbit slash kid legs. I'll take a quick look at this because it's a really beautiful piece. We'll take a closer look when it's on the minifig, but really nice paint job on the helmet, and definitely just a huge amount of detail on there. Really awesome. Also, somewhat important to note that the minifig torso for Azog came in a separate bag, so probably comes from the factories in China, and that's probably because of his special arm there with the claw. Fear the claw. Also moving on in bag 2. So we've got these arch pieces, 1 by 12 by 3, only available in 2 sets in light tan, so only 2 spots you can get those. We've got another nice crown piece here. So again, some very detailed printing and molding on that in general. You know, it looks like Thorin's hairpiece that we saw in the other sets, but it's got the crown molded on top of it, so it's pretty cool. All right, some basic bricks, some plates. Yeah, nothing too exciting here. Oh, we do have this these 2 by 4 green tiles. I can't remember the exact shade offhand, but this pale pastelish green. Nice to get some of those. I'm not sure how many sets they're in. They didn't jump out at me when I was looking through the inventory of the set, so there must be somewhat common, but I like them. All right, third bag, we've got some more masonry bricks. Obviously, we're going to be finishing up the ruins with this set. Looks like possibly some action feature stuff going on here. Nothing too exciting in there, though. All right, so next bag, again, lots of little bits. These lattice pieces in this brown color, only available in 4 sets, so not the most common. And finally, the last bag, got some nice big base plates in here. We'll take those out so we can look at some of the other stuff more closely. So the standout here is this piece, this kind of pavilion piece with this nice intricate detailing. So according to Brickset, this is the only set this piece is available in. Not just in this color, but at all. Like, this piece was created entirely for this set. Now, I have a feeling, I can't say I paid close attention, but I have a feeling that this piece will be used in some of the elf sets coming out later this year. So keep your eyes peeled for getting this in more colors. Interesting piece. I really like the detailing on there. Other pieces in this set, we've got the 1 by 8 arch in tan, only available in 4 sets. We've got these 3 by 3 by 25 degree slopes, only available in 4 sets in dark brown, so it's really nice. And then we've got the 2 by 2 version, which is only available in 5 sets. We've got some other nice slopes in dark gray, including some of the inner corner slopes, some nice tan bricks of various sizes. So, you know, good variety. Nothing too amazing or standoutish in any of these, but some nice pieces in tan and gray and some dark red. It's nice to get some dark red, although I feel that this is a $60 set, and I don't feel you get a huge amount of it for that $60. But anyway, enough of the pieces. Let's focus on building. And here we've got the finished set, the Battle of the Five Armies. Representing the five armies, I believe, we have the eagles, the dwarves, men, elves, and the orcs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different armies. When I was reading the books, the book, since there's only one book that was turned into 3 movies, I always thought that the 5th army was the wargs, not the eagles, but I guess I was wrong. So anyway, let's take a look at the minifigs to start off with, and by minifigs I mean this giant plastic eagle, which is not a minifig, but it's kind of one. It's got a name. He's Gwahir. He's the Lord of the Wind, if you speak Sindarin. There's 3 pieces, simple posability, similar to the eagles we got in the Battle of the Black Gate Lord of the Rings set. Same mold. I'm not sure if the paint job is exactly the same or not, but pretty simple. He looks really good in a couple poses, but I had him with his wings up before, and he just kind of looks silly there. But he's easier to position and maneuver that way. Next up, we've got Dane Ironfoot, son of Nain, if you're familiar with his genealogy. He's got this axe with some transparent red blades on it. Not sure if that's supposed to be blood. If it is Lego, that is a new dark area that I've never seen you go before. Anyway, looking at Dane himself, his helmet is very intricately printed. Taking that off, and then he's got a nice beard piece on here. Taking that off so you can actually see some of the other printing. So he's got some beautiful armor printing on the front there, and nice serious looking face. On the back he's got his battle cry with more nice armor printing there. And then we've got Thorin, who's got this nice golden sword. You would, of course, not want a sword to be made out of solid gold, but we'll look past that. He's got this nicely printed hairpiece with the crown that we showed off before. Nice armor printing on the front, very shiny. Head, I believe, is similar, if not the same, to the other 2 Thorins we've got. It is interesting to note, first off, that Dane is exclusive to this set, and that this version of Thorin is, of course, exclusive to this set. But there are 2 other versions of Thorin, somewhat similar, but different torso printing and different head or hairpiece. Nice back printing. He's got an angry face. All in all, nice details. Next, we've got Bard. Comes with his little bow and arrow. This is the same version of Bard that was given out at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years ago as an exclusive. Sucks for those people who lined up to get one, because now anyone can. I do like the chainmail details on his torso and legs. Nice shiny metallic print, looks really nice. He's got his face that says, "I'm not Orlando Bloom, I just really look like him." On the back he's got an angry face and some back printing there. So this is, I believe, one of 2 versions of Bard, and the only other place this figure was available was New York Comic Con. So if you want to get this version, this is probably a lot cheaper, $60, than that Comic Con version was. Next we've got Legolas. So he's got some nice woodland realm printing, some nice golden arms. Face we've all come to know and love. Nothing too special about him, though. He's also available in 3 other sets like this. Then we've got Azog, who appeared in one of the sets from 2013 and was also available as a Comic-Con figure. This is a different version. I believe he has different printing on his face. He's got his mouth open here. Comes with this nice club. I do like this piece that kind of makes him taller and looks a lot meaner. We can pop that off. You can see it replaces the head completely. They didn't do too much printing under there. They didn't really need to. I do like the little detail printing here. Of course, his nice hand piece. And on the back, not much printing, because that covers most of it, and there's printing on there to make up for it. And finally, we've got 2 Gundabad orcs. They're identical. These are actually unique to this set. The torsos and legs are used in several other sets, but the head print is exclusive to this one. It's got some nice hair on the back, nice spiky bony motif in here. So it's a cool, nice variety. All right, so let's get these minifigs out of the way so we can look at the set proper. So we'll start, I guess, with the ballista. So it was a nice little build. Quite a few Technic bits strewn throughout. I have not tested out the play feature yet, so let's give that a go, shall we? So it uses this gear here and these two rollers, and you can see as I start to turn that back that the arrows start to move forward. So I'm going to try to spin this back as fast as possible, and it will shoot these Technic plates with teeth on them up, and well, it wasn't very effective. So we'll give it one more shot and we'll see how that goes. And I'll try to hold this in place a little more. Okay, that wasn't bad. Shot it off the camera. So if you're holding the ballista in place and get some good force behind it, you can really get it to go. All right, so next up we've got the location of the Battle of the Five Armies, I guess. I was kind of confused by this and how it fits into the movie. I suppose Lego could have been given some very preliminary artwork and stuff to go off of. So first thing confusing me, we've got some fire bits here. Let me move a little closer. So we've got some fire bits here and here. I'm not sure why the stone masonry city is on fire. If in the movie, so again, some spoilers coming up, most of these characters, Azog, a couple of the orcs, Thorin and Legolas, kind of go off to the side for most of the fight and aren't even really taking place in the battle, which was, in my opinion, pretty disappointing. And they're in some places that look much more ruined than this does, although there is a bridge, so that kind of might be part of it. But it is interesting that, Bard was never even in that location, nor was Dane. So they're kind of like combining different characters who were in the movie in different scenes, but never necessarily really on screen together too much. The tower here looks more like the ruins of Dale, where a lot of the battle where Bard is takes place. So I'm not sure if they're trying to emulate that or what. All in all, looking at it separate from the movie and the flaws in the movie itself, we'll take a look at this as a set. I do like the architecture. There's a lot of nice details, some nice snot pieces, the masonry bricks. They do some nice stuff with offsets to get that kind of rotated stair feel. Some nice little architectural details on here. There's some details in here. There's a sword and a spear in there. There's a room in here. Nice little balcony. Lots of snow around, which is relevant to the movie and fits in with that. It doesn't seem like a $60 set worth of pieces or playset though. So I'm a little disappointed with that. Even though you do get the ballista, which uses quite a few pieces, I'd have rather not had the ballista and instead had a bigger playset. This was the Battle of Five Armies. It was the climactic event of the entire movie. I think it would have deserved a set bigger than 472 pieces. Anyway, rant aside, you see I showed off those sea green tiles when I was looking at the pieces. So those are indicating where the action features are. So there's two. There's one on the bridge and one here. So when you push down on this is the first time I've tested it, so we'll see how this works. You can see the bridge kind of collapses, which is relevant to the movie. So that does happen in the movie, so that's kind of nice. I'm sure if you push down on it harder, it explodes harder. So it's there you go. And then on the other one, you can see this green tile here. And when we push down that, the whole wall falls apart. So there's actually three pieces. There's this base piece, which we'll put back in there. And then there's the two of these pieces that go in there to support the balcony. And then there is the balcony piece itself, which is attached just on these two studs, and then it's just kind of resting on these other pieces. They're not bad play features. I'm not going to complain about them. I think they work pretty well. There's definitely structures that collapse in the movie, so I can see where this might fall in and be relevant to the movie and kind of fit with that. And you know, I think if you have like a minifig standing on there when on the bridge or the balcony, when it collapses, you know, they're obviously going to go flying. So that's a nice little touch. You know, you can put a minifig up here in the little turret there. So there's definitely a lot of role play you can do. As I mentioned before, you know, the set does come with 7 minifigures. Comes with 3 orcs, 2 dwarves, a man, and an elf. So definitely a lot of role play you can have with this set. Definitely love the minifigs. I think they do a great job. Really glad to get Dane and Thorin as king under the mountain with his crown. Glad to get my hands on Azog there, who's the main antagonist, even if he never existed in the books. Again, rants aside. So, looking at the set overall, do like the play features. I like the design of the set. You know, it's a nice set. I just don't think it's a $60 set. You know, if you pay maybe around $45 for it, I'd say would be a good deal. $50 is probably reasonable as well. But if you're looking to pick up the set for the minifigs or the set itself, try not to pay full retail price on it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope it helped you maybe make a decision on whether or not to buy this set. As always, please subscribe to our channel so you can get all of the videos we post as soon as we post them. You can always check out the full review of this set on BZPower. We'll take closer looks at the set, the design, the pieces, the minifigs, etc., and have lots of pictures of them. And of course, visit BZPower on our message boards to discuss all the current and upcoming LEGO products and everything. Definitely a lot of discussion going on there with Bionicle and Ninjago and plenty of other themes. You can post your creations, mocks you've made, artwork, participate in games and contests. Lots of fun stuff, so be sure to check it out. Anyway, thanks all for watching, and I will talk to you next time.